Hello and welcome to the tutorial on German personal pronouns. Today we are going to learn about all the personal pronouns in German, which pronoun to use for each case, and then we will go over some real-world examples. To begin, there are four main cases in German, and the personal pronouns will differ according to the case in which it is being used. The nominative case is the subject of the sentence. The accusative case is the direct object, and the dative case is the indirect object. The genitive case is used for possession, which we will explain in further detail later in this video. Let's start with the nominative case, because in nominative, all the personal pronouns stay the same. For example, in English, we have I. In German, I means ich. So if I were being used in the subject of the sentence, the personal pronoun being used would be ich. For you, singular, we have du. For he, she, or it, we have er, sie, and es. For we have wir. For you, plural, as in you all, we have ihr. For you, formal, we have sie, with a capital S, and for they, we have sie with a lowercase s. In accusative, where the personal pronoun is the direct object of the sentence, the pronoun changes slightly. This is also the case for English. For example, you may say, I see the book. Alternatively, you could say, she sees me. Instead of she sees I, we say she sees me. Me is the direct object of the sentence. Here in German, we do something similar. Instead of saying she sees ich, we say she sees mich. Sie sieht mich. So, mich can mean me. So we have mich for I, dich for you singular, ihn, sie, ihn for he, she, it, uns for we, euch for you, plural, sie with a capital S for you, formal, and sie with a lowercase s for they. The dative case marks the direct object of the sentence. For example, in English, if you were to say, Sarah gave her some ice cream. Ice cream would be the direct object, Sarah would be the subject, and her would be the indirect object. The same thing holds true for German. In German, if we were trying to say Sarah gave her ice cream, we would say Sarah gibt ihr Eis. Ihr is the dative form of the she in he, she, it. To go through the list, I is mir, you singular is dir, he, she, it is ihm, ihr, ihm, we is uns, you plural is euch, you formal is ihnen with a capital I, and they is ihnen. Notice that some of the pronouns moving from accusative to dative actually stay the same. Finally, here we have a list of personal pronouns when they are used in the genitive case in German. The genitive case is a special case used for possession. For example, if you wanted to say, my brother's car, or the car that my brother owns, implying possession, you would say, das Auto meines Bruders. You can see that for I, we use mine, you, singular, dein, he, she, it, sein, ihr, sein, his, her, or his, we, unser, you plural, eure, you formal, ihr with a capital I, and they, ihr with a lowercase I. Let's practice using a common household scenario. Here, from the perspective of the dog, he is thinking, that's my owner's bed, but I want to lay next to him because I love him. Here, in this chain of thoughts, there are a lot of pronouns. First, sein is genitive because it refers to possession or the owner's bed, so his owner owns the bed. Then we have the fact that the dog wants to lay next to him, and that's ihn in dative because neben is a dative preposition. And then we have I love him, ich liebe ihn. And ihn there is a direct object of he for er. So you would use ihn in this circumstance. Here we have another common example of a classroom scenario where a teacher is teaching the students. As you can see, I'm not going to go over these in great depth, but you can see pronouns being used and the context in which they are being used with various cases. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.